We kiss, and then he makes an odd sound, and then he goes to change his breeches.
His breeches remain on?
Of course.
Girl! Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's YC Rhino, and we are moving on to Bridgerton Season 3, Episode 2. I thought Episode 1 was fantastic. Penelope is ready to get serious about finding a husband. She got a makeover, and she has enlisted the help of Colin to help improve her swagger. She wants to get out there. She wants to be sociable, but she's shy and she's not really sure how to catch a man's attention. So I have a feeling, which I'm pretty sure we all have a feeling, that this student-teacher, relationship that Colin and Penelope have will probably bud into a romance. We know that Penelope has secretly had feelings for Colin for a while. He hasn't really noticed her until recently, so we'll see how long it takes for him to catch on, for him to his eyes to open and to realize that Penelope is a really, really good catch. So let's see. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're not new to my channel, thank you very much for your continued support. And if you're interested in seeing a full-length, unedited version of this reaction, you can check that out on Patreon. A link is in the description box below. So let's go ahead and get into episode 2, and I hope you guys enjoy my reaction.
Evidently, diamonds are not so rare after all.
Which is exactly why I am not choosing one, no matter how many jewels anxious mamas might send.
Somebody sent that to her? The taste level.
If I am to grant someone my favor, she must do more to earn it.
I see.
And not this ugly tacky shit.
My sparkler shall make the best match of the season. And then
Who's that
Whistledown
gonna
will
be?
be reminded once and for all. It is she who should be afraid.
The truth is,
She's
that which
beautiful.
some dismiss as common rock, time reveals to be precious stone.
And this is your bedchamber, Mrs. Mondrich, just opposite Mr. Mondrich's.
Separate rooms.
Of course, that is how it is done.
I wonder how long that's gonna last.
The Kent estate has gone to the son of a boxer. What if some shopkeeper or chimney sweep is next in line for us?
Why worry
Girl.
yourself, Ma?
Don't you worry about that.
Oh, would you prefer to be promenading with your fellow debutantes?
Would you like to watch grass grow? And it is not me they are eyeing.
I shall see you both later.
Oh, he said, I got some hoes to holla at. Pen. Can't believe they walk around dressed like that. It's gotta be hot.
Perhaps there is a book I might read on charm.
You
No,
certainly
girl,
want my
that's...
help after what Lady Whistledown wrote.
She has never been more wrong about anyone. I just pay her no heed.
I should know.
If you are to secure a match, you must engage in real life. I should like to see your skills as they are first.
She don't have none. Yeah. Did you see her at the party the other night?
I suppose I can show you.
Not me. Them.
Yeah. Give it a try. He said, let me see what we're working with.
How delightful to see you all.
Didn't you talk to them at the party the other night?
Splendid weather we are having.
I do declare. You're right.
You seem discomposed.
You about to take off. Name is 0. She got 9. It's all right. You're going to get there. She's like, Colin, can't we just get together and then I don't have to do this whole flirting thing?
Oh, it is fatiguing preparing to be lady of
Aren't
this
you supposed
house.
to be getting with the babies?
Albion and myself have frequented 3 different places of business just this morning.
Places of business? What kind of places?
An upholsterer, a silk mercer, and...
Girl, you're supposed to be having sex. What are you talking about?
Do you not think that you are both putting the
Heart.
somewhat before the
Yeah,
horse?
get the baby first.
This tea is quite bitter.
Never mind the tea.
She's like, are you on it?
How often?
Damn.
Once.
Once when?
On our wedding night.
You've only had sex one time?
Do you think babies simply appear in your
No, she'd think they'd leave him on the doorstep.
I want to be out with my husband showing him off, not in bed. And it flattens my hair.
Girl, Lady Featherton, you might be better off trying yourself. What in the world kind of orgies going on here? Oh, he's a freak. He said, all right. He said, ooh. He said, my come up has really been beneficial.
Same time tomorrow?
He like his brother. Be laid up.
Are you quite sure you wish to resume my lessons?
She said after yesterday's
I
debacle.
would not be angry if you found me to be a lost cause.
The truth is, you do not need a lesson.
You need confidence, girl.
Before the self-consciousness of adulthood set in, before we started caring what others think.
Society is entirely composed of the judgment of others.
Pen, living for the estimation of others is a trap. Once you break free, the
That's
world
true.
opens
He's
up.
been some
Make
true
it sound
story
so
right there.
easy.
Don't worry about what other people think about you. It's the best advice you can take.
What is the one thing in the world that makes you feel most comfortable now? Most at ease?
Being at home with my
Used
books.
to be Sunday teas at Bridgerton House.
I'm sorry about whatever might be coming between you and Eloise. What exactly happened?
It's a long story, buddy. Cannot get into it. Why don't you ask Eloise? She your sister. Oh, this little arrangement's not gonna work. He's like, certain things, I need to be in the bed with my wife.
I've been eagerly awaiting your visit.
As have I, but perhaps it would be better for me to meet you at the market instead of coming here first.
We are not going to the market this time. We are going to the Bridgerton drawing room.
But
Because
why?
that's where you said you were relaxed. You know we can't be alone.
You mentioned you were comfortable at Bridgerton House, so we're going to practice here.
I was comfortable at Bridgerton House previously.
Past tense.
I'm the perfect person to practice on. You don't have to be embarrassed. You know me.
That's exactly why I will feel even more embarrassed, because I know you.
And because I'm in love with you.
Somehow my character gets lost between my heart and my mouth, and I find myself saying the wrong thing, or more likely, nothing at all.
She needs a little bit of liquid courage.
Imagine what you
Give
would
her a
want to
little
say
bit of
to me
some
if I
brandy
were
or
a suitor.
something. She'll loosen up.
Your eyes. A most remarkable shade of blue. Yet somehow they shine even brighter when you are kind.
She do got game. Ooh. You got that boy speechless.
Rather direct.
Too much so?
Eloise is here.
You can hide in the study.
Watch her walk right into the same place they are. Don't you go over there on that desk looking for stuff that don't belong to you. Oh, it's his coat.
Can now declare with great certainty.
No, Penelope, don't do
She's one of the
that.
most beautiful women in the world.
You can't be reading people's diary, girl. That's a no-no.
I marvel at how one can feel such intimacy, but also such great distance. Pen, were you reading that?
No.
Yeah. I'm over here reading your erotica.
Whatever you read was not meant for another's eye.
Well, I'm...
Damn!
Colin, your hand.
There's nothing.
There's not nothing.
Oh,
See there?
Lord. How he cut his hand that bad? She said, can I read the rest of your novel? Can I read the rest of your journal? What's going on here? All right. Try a little tenderness.
Perhaps we should pause.
All right, but
for the
let's
day.
don't get lost in the fact that she was reading your diary. Oh, she's absolutely gonna run into Eloise. Oh, yeah, no doubt. Why don't y'all just talk? I don't understand.
Something troubling you?
Penelope was at our house today.
Yep, I know.
Do you wish for me to cast her out?
No. I didn't wish for her to be friendless, and you might be all she has now. Perhaps just not at the house. How is she?
Aww.
Penelope?
I mean...
Why don't you ask her yourself?
In fact, she seeks to take a husband this season.
A husband. She's not seeking a husband in you, I hope.
No, I'm only helping her find one.
What if anyone were to find out about your helping her? It would not look right.
No, it would not. And that is why we're not telling anyone.
Including you. So zip it. Who can curtsy?
Finally, they seem to be putting in some work.
Yes,
Drop it low, girls. Drop it low.
Perhaps a little too much.
Good evening, Mr. Bridgerton. Mr. Bridgerton.
Ladies! And more ladies!
Time for you to dance?
Yes!
You too.
Miss Stowell, may I have the next dance?
All right, girl, let's see the moves in action. Put it on him.
Sorry again for reading your writing, but you truly write so well. Would very much like to read more one day, if you would let me.
I will consider it if you speak to at least one lord tonight.
Very well.
She said, I'll be back. You go ahead and do my thing.
Lord Basilio, I did not see you there.
No matter. I cultivate reserve these days anyway.
Life is too short for that, is it not?
Wow, he's just as nervous as she
Lord
is.
Basilio, you quite well.
He a wreck, girl. Oh my God, you put it on him too hard. You got it, girl.
His horse recently died.
What?
You are joking.
I am not. Colin.
He was upset about a horse? Thought he was nervous because she was so charming.
Whenever I have a disagreement with an acquaintance, I find the best course of action is simply to pretend they are dead.
No, that's not how that works.
It seems Colin is helping her look for a husband.
Now, why in the world would you tell this motor
That's not
mouth?
the Scandalous of your brother, and even more so for Penelope.
Why are you telling her stuff? It's none of your business, and he told you not to say anything.
Eloise, do you have any special talents with which you hope to impress the Queen?
Talents? No. Unless you consider a knack for saying the wrong thing at the wrong time a talent.
You just did it.
Yes, well, in truth, I cannot blame my teachers for my lack of talent. It's not their fault I'm, in fact, such a troublesome student.
I think we have found your talent.
Indeed, you're a most entertaining speaker.
Girl, you can read a bitch down.
Miss Bridgerton, you are an excellent dancer.
The pleasure was mine, Miss Stowell.
He said, I've been known to cut a little rug in my day.
I've been up against men in the ring who could have killed me, and yet I somehow find myself more nervous about tonight's program of dancing and socializing.
Well, at least you have your arms. I can barely move in this.
So what exactly is their title as the parents of a baron? Like, how does that work? So they're in society now?
You look to be
because their
enjoying
son
your
is
time
the
with
baron?
young lady. Are you courting?
No. Miss Stowell is lovely, but that was me doing the not resisting bit.
You might have committed yourself.
One dance and suddenly you have signaled you are available. How are
Right.
we expected to understand all these society rules when even someone born into this world cannot grasp them?
All these rules are to keep the marriage mark churning. But once you have performed your
Nobody
function
cares anymore.
and found your match, you are free.
Lucky you.
I may be with child already. I must eat for two.
Your arrogance does not count as two people.
And what about you? Did you two?
No, ma'am. We did not.
Oh, I do not enjoy it.
Inserts himself. Inserts himself where?
What have you been doing?
We kiss, and then he makes an odd sound, and then he goes to change his breeches.
His breeches remain on.
Of course.
Girl! These two are freaking hopeless.
Does anyone at least have any good gossip?
Yes. Cressida does.
I cannot think of
Oh, I
anything
can't
at the
believe
moment.
it. Don't worry, it won't be long before she'll run her mouth.
I heard Her Majesty is yet to choose a diamond, and it has caused some consternation with your fellow young ladies.
I do not much care for idle gossip.
Truly, you're a more resolute person than I.
He said, I love some good tea, girl.
Lord Remington has asked to call on me tomorrow.
That is excellent.
Not jealous. I was listening to the music in the background.
Remington took his help. Pitiable, I think.
It is kind of him, but perhaps overly so.
Oh, Cressida did run her fucking mouth.
Pardon me, what are you whispering about?
Who does that? Nobody walks up to other people and asks them what they're whispering about.
Actually, all rather sad.
Wow. I knew Cressida was going to run her mouth.
I cannot wait
I
to know what
knew
Lady
she
Whistledown
was.
will write about this. It will surely be the main interest of my next edition.
Yeah. Oh, it's very Cinderella leaving the ball.
Did you tell anyone of my helping Penelope?
No, I did not mean...
Which
Yeah,
means
you
did.
told the one with the biggest mouth.
Why you were friends with Cressida in place of Penelope, I will never understand. What could Penelope possibly have done to warrant such maltreatment?
She knows she can't trust Cressida. Oh, so she's in there. She's like, let me go ahead and impress the queen right quick. But she doesn't know it.
Someone who performs not for me, but for themselves.
Okay.
Sparkling.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do we have a diamond? Do we have this season's diamond? Are their rooms at least joined together? Like, nope.
I will sleep here with my beautiful wife, not in a cold, lonely room by myself.
You heard Mrs. Kana. That is not how it is done. We cannot...
Yes, we can. We are a married, noble couple.
Our son is noble.
Our family is noble.
What have we done to earn this?
Nothing. The same as every
Right.
Viscount and Earl and Baron out there.
That's right. Take comfort in that, honey. They didn't earn it either. So is Lady Whistledown gonna write anything about the...
By the light of the moon, it is easy for one to mistake the night as a place of safety. One must never forget that despite the cover of night, there are still eyes upon us all at all times.
Please alert Mrs. Walsh. We shall be having a visitor.
Who's coming? Who is it?
Penelope Featherington, who was so certain that she would not find a husband on her own that she had to enlist the help of Mr. Colin Bridgerton. This recent scandal will certainly
She
make
wrote
any further
about
hopes
herself?
disappear.
Wow.
When you spread gossip about someone, it will inevitably end up in Whistledown. You must know that.
I did not communicate your
So how did they...
But I did notice Miss Livingston whispering around the room after hovering nearby. You were rather indiscreet when you told me about Penelope. I do appreciate your concern about cruelty, but perhaps you should like to find a
Damn.
glass.
She said, girl, you the one that was running your mouth out loud. Everybody in their earshot could hear you. So you told the thing that you're accusing me of telling. Wow, I thought Cressida did tell it.
Have you seen this?
Yep.
Tell me it is not true.
She said, not only is it true, I wrote it.
I had thought that when you bought those dresses, it was only for your amusement, not that you earnestly believed you might find a husband in your 3rd year out.
Why couldn't she? She's beautiful. She's a sweet person. She has a kind heart. She can absolutely find a husband. Damn, Mom.
A life unmarried is not all bad. Trust me, men can often cause much more
Well,
trouble
I mean,
than
that's
they're
easy
worth.
for you to say. You've been married and you got 4 kids, however many kids you got. She doesn't have any. She doesn't have that. Don't lose heart, Penelope. It can still work out for you, Mama.
You have a visitor.
Who is this? Oh, is it Pen? I mean, is it Eloise?
What are you doing here?
Oh, no.
In truth, I brought this on myself. A sad, stupid girl who believes she might possibly have a chance of love.
You must not say such things.
Aww.
Could I ask you something?
Of course.
Do you think I'm pretty?
Would you kiss me?
Oh, is that loud?
It would not have to mean anything, and I would never expect anything from you because of it, but I am nearly on the shelf, and I have never been kissed, and I am not certain I ever will be.
Head.
I do not wish to die without ever having been kissed.
Oh my goodness, Penelope. Wow, she's gonna make me cry. Who's gonna see it? Because nothing like this ever happens innocently, right? And somebody always walks up and it always becomes a bigger thing. Hello, baby kiss. Ooh, okay, here we go. There we go. Now we're doing the real thing. We're getting into the adult kiss. She said, you know what? I have not given up. She said, I got a little taste of what it's like. I'm in it. Do you see something too? He's like, ooh, he's still my heart. All right. So Miss Penelope got her first little taste of some sugar from the person who she probably really wanted it to be anyway. So let me ask you a question. Is Penelope running game on Colin now? Because we know that Penelope she's in love with Colin. You know, she's had feelings for him. Was that display of her just kind of bearing her soul to him and saying what she just said? Was that just a moment of honesty and transparency, or is it part of her game? Is she playing up that in order to get his attention? Because like the girls are thrown all like left and right, like he's like having to like, you know, knock him out of the way, but she is taking a different approach. Is this part of her game, or was that really like an innocent thing that she just did with the kiss? I want to know. I want to believe that was innocent, but we've seen that she knows how to play the game when she's feeling it. So I'm curious to see. I want to know what's going to happen next. So thank you guys so much for watching this reaction. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button and leave a comment below and let me know what you thought. So thanks again for watching. See you later. Bye.